Many movies have been made about witches. Many books have been written about witches. Talked about witches everywhere. But most of us don't know much about them. Grab a cup of hot coffee, sit back and enjoy watching this great history of witchcraft video. Bridget Bishop, the first known witch in history, was born in England in 1632. She is also known as the first witch executed for witchcraft during the Salem witch trials on June 10, 1692. There is no definite record of when the history of witch began. Witches had a very long and detailed history. Their forerunners appear in the Bible, in the story of King Saul consulting the so-called Witch of Endor. They also crop up in the classical era in the form of winged harpies and screech-owl-like strixes. Witches were common in the Near East and in the Nile Valley. In the modern European era, they were frequently seen between 1561 and 1670 in the area known as southwestern Germany. In 1563, a law was passed against magic and witchcraft. It made causing anyone to be killed or destroyed by use of witchcraft punishable by death. Witch hunts first appeared in large numbers in southern France and Switzerland in the 14th and 15th centuries. The most intense years of witch hunts in southwestern Germany were from 1561 to 1670. The Salem witch trials occurred in colonial Massachusetts between 1692 and 1693. More than 200 people were accused of practicing witchcraft, the devil's magic, and 20 were executed. Eventually, the colony admitted the trials were a mistake and compensated the families of those convicted. Between 1500 and 1660, as many as 80,000 suspected witches were executed in Europe. In 1735, the Great Britain Parliament passed the Witchcraft Act of 1735, which made it a crime for a person to claim that any human has magical powers or is guilty of practicing witchcraft. The events in Salem in 1692 were but one chapter in a long story of witch hunts that began in Europe between 1300 and 1330 and ended in the late 18th century, with the last known execution for witchcraft taking place in Switzerland in 1782. Anna Goldie, also Golden or Golden, October 24, 1734 to June 13, 1782, was an 18th century Swiss maid who was one of the last people in Europe to be executed for witchcraft. Goldie, who was beheaded in Glarus, was called the last witch in Switzerland. Are there still witches today? Do you think the Salem witch trials were legal? Please write in the comments. And if you want this kind of content to come, please let me know as a comment.